I want to thank you for taking the time to learn how to change your oil. Before starting your oil change, you need to make sure that you gather all of your materials. First, you will purchase oil and filter that are needed for your vehicle. Items that you need to have on hand are gloves and goggles for protection. Other items that are needed are oil filter wrench, a sump plug key, and a drain tray. Now that you have all of your material together, you need to make sure that your car is parked on level ground and that the engine is warm but not hot. You'll place the oil tray underneath the sump underneath the car. You will then remove the oil fill cap from the top under the hood. From there, you will loosen the sump plug on the bottom and the oil will start to drain into the tray. While the oil is flowing out through the sump hole, you will then remove the oil filter with the oil filter wrench. Once there is no more oil coming out of the sump hole, you will install the plug and then tighten it. You will take your oil filter and oil the gasket of the filter with some of the oil. Screw on the oil filter, then you are ready to start installing the oil. At this point, you're ready to refill the engine with the recommended oil. First, checking to make sure that you know exactly how much to add. If you're unsure about how much to put in, add the oil in increments and use the dipstick to ensure that you do not overfill the sump. Once you have done, you make sure to replace the oil filler cap and the dipstick. And now it's time to move on to the next step. As part of your cleanup process and completion of the project, make sure that you take your oil down, have it recycled before the job is truly complete. Thank you for taking the time to understand learning how to change your oil. Thanks again for viewing this lecture presentation over how to change your oil. You will use this presentation to work through your quiz, to work through the discussion thread, and also to work through your assignment as part of this week 1 objective.
Created using Powtoon.